Good morning, everyone. Continuing on with our theme of reading excerpts from Power Animal Meditations and then doing artwork after reading short excerpts, we are going to continue with The Vulture, which is actually the first chapter discussed in Power Animal Meditations, the book by Nicki, Scully. And in this video, I decided to actually type out everything that I'm going to read so it's actually easier to follow along. Last time I just used a camera and it did not work out as well. But let's just begin. The first teachings of the Golden Cauldron are given by the Vulture and the CRONE, who represent the wise primordial part of us that is female. Through the cauldron we reach deep within our own psyches and interact directly with this ancient feminine archetype. She is part of each of us, regardless of gender, and she can help open the way to a deeper understanding of ourselves and the ways of nature. Vulture is highly esteemed and respected in Egypt. One of her aspects, the goddess Mut, pronounced Moot, is considered self-procreated and is one of the oldest goddess images. All vultures were thought of as female, and you will see images of vultures on the heads of many goddesses, as well as one on the crown of pharaohs, where Vulture represents Upper Egypt. Vulture knows when you are truly ready for change, for she watches and waits patiently, and when the time is right, she sees the death of the old and devours it so that there can be rebirth anew. In the following journey, it is Mut, the vulture goddess, who carries you to her temple, the womb of the earth, where you will meet the high priestess, the CRONE. It is the CRONE, the wise old female aspect of the self, that opens the third eye and begins instructing you on the ways of intuition, herbs, and healing. The CRONE is the keeper of the storehouse of herbs, and you can always come to her to learn more about herbs and their uses. She will introduce you to a new plant ally, or remind you of a plant friend that you may need at this time in your life. If you are unfamiliar with the herbs she shows you, consult an herbal reference book for further information. The following is a meditation ritual, also known as an act of the cauldron alchemy, which with respect to the Vulture and CRONE archetypes. Here is the mental scenario. The Egyptian scribe god of wisdom, Thoth, Tabuti, directs his staff, and when you look to where he is pointing, there is a resplendent vulture. This is the primordial mother of the pantheon of Egypt. Mut lifts you gently in flight and carries you across the wondrous vistas of our Mother Earth. Notice the landscape that is beneath you as you soar on the currents of the wind. As Mut points toward the ceiling, the cavern lights up with a soft, warm glow that you can see all around you. Notice the details of this place. Okay, I just read that, and I guess part of the idea is after reading something like that, you just draw something, I guess, as just an experiment to see what you draw, what you come up with, the idea of a resplendent vulture. So I'll leave it at that, and in the next episode we'll have another creature going over another article excerpt.